There's nothing but room to run.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
From the gun, here's Newton. And that's going to be incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though.
Watch the slack. Watch the slack. 53 to Mike. 53.
Out of the gun, Newton. And that is incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And the 10.
Pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
The Redskins take over first.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Time to end it. Time to go, night. Kill.
On 1st down, it's Shaw. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On 2nd down now, it's Shaw, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
Mike 55. Hey, eat. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Check 26. Kill. Check. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Check 52.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that is incomplete. The free safety, Trey Boston, there to knock it away. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
Tighten up.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. To the 40 and no further. The razzle-dazzle, though, got him a couple extra on the play. The reception good for 7. It's third down. The Redskins on third down, putting an extra man here in the secondary.
Gun. Off. 56, the mic, boys. 56. Check, 56. You.
The shotgun snap for Newton. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down.
He's coming. We got double up. Greg. 52. Ball trot. Keep it up, defense.
Here we go with McCaffrey. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Operating from the gun, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
20.
Newton now to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
DJ Moore went through some ups and downs his rookie season, but really came on strong late in the year. Finished with 55 catches, the most among Panthers not named Christian McCaffrey. And now with Devin Funchess gone to Indianapolis, he's going to be the true WR1 for the Panthers.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Avery Williamson, the Jets' leading tackler a season ago, in on the stop.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5.
Target. Great.
Here's Newton. And that will be caught by Moore. He's got a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Graham Gano on for the extra point. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Check, 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 check.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Let's go now. Not a good. All day, baby, all day. Mark 55, Mark 55. Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Hey.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Jayon Brown. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Ready? What's that, ready? 6, right there, 56. Hey, pick it up, defense.
Oh, a design run for their wideout. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
Ready? 180. March 56. Let's go, let's go. Ready, 56, Mike.
On 2nd and 15 now. Newton. Flush to his right, and that's incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Newton. It's caught inside the 25. And will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Well, that was the fly route for a touchdown, and since he caught that one and scored it, I got to tell the story. Before the game, we were standing there. He was running deep routes, dropped one. It bounced up and just hit me right in the gut, and I said, come on, man, but there was no drop.
Yeah, you okay now?
I'm good.
All right,
I'm good.
We got the ice pack up here. You're just fine. What I loved about it was the subtlety of the route, because everyone knows he's fast. They're going to play him for that route first and foremost, but sometimes it's a head fake. It's varying your speed off the line of scrimmage. It's giving the defensive back different angles to think about. Is he going inside? Is he going outside? And then, as you noted, he just took off past him. Oops, there he goes again.
They'll run on 1st down. Shaw. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
SOS.
To throw, it's Allen. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Throwing on second down. Allen. His throw caught right around the 6. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Check 50, check 50. Pick the edge. Come.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Now from the 7, here's second and goal.
Mike Fart 9. You ain't doing nothing today.
Now Allen. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Trying to get to the outside. This is McCaffrey. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him play him very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
The 41-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. McCaffrey on the toss right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll try the air now with Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
Even at the age of 30, Cam says it's just a number. Still a real threat running the football. We all know about the touchdowns, but ran for 488 yards last season. That was 4th among all NFL quarterbacks. He can still tote the mail.
Meanwhile, here a run on first down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15.
Go. Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50. Go. Yeah, let's get a sack lunch. Look at him.
Now Newton. On the crossing route, complete. It's Grant. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime.
Check 55, Mike. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey.
On the ground, McCaffrey, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
What's that? Check 55 to Mike. I'm coming after you. Hey! Mike 55. 55. Hey, watch the slant. Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55.
2nd down and goal. Newton. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Cam Newton with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. This is taken about 7 yards deep. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big. You're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Let's go, team. Check.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. K1 short, able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It's 2nd down.
Check, 55 to Mike. Go. 55 to Mike. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense.
To try again after the sack. Allen. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, when the second half comes, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Here's Tressway now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Here we go.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we've got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Phillip Lindsay, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd.
Pick me up. Here we go. Trump. Here we go.
Operating from the gun, Newton. And that will be incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. That's taken on the 25. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Brian Burns In there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Here we go, D. Slam.
Throwing now is Allen. And the pressure gets to him again. Brian Burns in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And Reed with it over the middle. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Check 99.
They'll try and run for it, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Luke Kuechly, the all-pro linebacker, in on the stop.
Good. Mike's 50. Here we go.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Is that not the very definition of a tough yard gain?
Now, is that one where as the receiver you go to your quarterback and say, why'd you even throw that?
Yeah, I think you do, and I think you wonder what type of a route are you going to send me on that only 1 yard's going to be the result? If I'm going to go in there and take contact, let's go ahead and get something out of it, not just 1 yard.
Now it's Newton. Flushed out right. Completes it to Samuel. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Gun. Watch the screen.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Newton into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If they needed a break, they needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys, let's go. Come on, capitalize on this one.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Allen now on 1st down. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. After the sack on 1st down, Allen. Wilson's got it complete. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And to the left side here, Wilson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. And this one complete to Reed. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And this one's incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And now it's 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Shaw.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the gun, it's Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit. So it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to like the mental acumen, the toughness, the fortitude of him, because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception early, you're taken right out of the game, or mentally you check out a little bit. Give him a lot of credit for bouncing back.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
55, 8.
Newton on 3rd down. He wants it all for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense.
Mark 55, Mark 55. Wild Bill, wild.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Going to look deep for Wilson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Check, 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 check. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Hey, watch the slant, please.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Mike 5-9, Mike 5-9. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. Wide, get wide. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Now Allen. And that is incomplete. That was Dante Jackson, the one who got a hand in to knock it away. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Check.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. K1 short. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Cam's going to run the option right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Gano's kick is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and forever. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. This complete to Martin. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. And it appears the offense is going to try this again. They've yet to convert the first 3 times on 4th down, but they're going once more. Allen going to go on 4th down. And he finds a man. It's Martin. And they're able to get this one across the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Now Allen, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ballgame. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Check, 59. Here we go, D.
Here's Allen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. The Redskins on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Mike's 59. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step.
Here's Allen to throw it. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball.
You're handing
out multiple, although I set you up by saying game balls.